Hello, it's Kimi Ebisina Ogunye on Speak Up once again. How have you been? Due to unforeseen circumstance, I wasn't able to chat with you last week and I missed you all so much. I hope you've all been well. If you're new here, Speak Up is a program that is brought to you by Fat Corner, where we throw more light into handling emotional and psychological issues facing us in the world and in Africa specifically. Please like and subscribe to our Fat Corner channel page on Facebook and YouTube at Facts, all black letters, capital letters FACT, and Corner, CORNER, all corner on small letters. Thank you. While pondering on my last episode, which was on emotional abuse and how we can identify the signs, if you haven't seen that video, then please do so, as it is really detailed and would help everyone in able to recognize what the signs are and how we can avoid it. One thing that struck me was that most abusers were themselves abused. My research showed that about 30 to 40% of people who were abused as children go on to become abusers themselves. And so I thought it is important that we learn how to recognize emotional abuse in young people and how to support the mental well-being of our young adults so we could stop the cycle of abuse. Our focus today will be on recognizing emotional abuse in young people and how to support them. Young people who are often uncertain of what a healthy relationship should actually look like may think that emotionally abusive behavior is a normal way to express love. When young people stay in such an emotionally abusive relationship, their identity begins to get lost. These affect their self-esteem, and they often believe that they are worthless and unlovable. They grow up with this mindset, and this becomes a problem to the society, to themselves, in all. This can lead to isolation, depression, dangerous coping mechanisms such as cutting and using drugs become the order of the day, and even suicide. We need to stop this. We need to help these people. Let us quickly look at some of the signs of emotional abuse in young people. The first sign I want to mention is lack of self-confidence. I've said it so many times, even when in my last video. It says that one of the targets is to affect your self-confidence. That is what emotional abuse is. And you begin to see that a kid begins to lack self-confidence. When you see this happening, parents, carers, teachers, adults among, it is time to investigate more. Constantly being negative about themselves. They can't talk about anything good about themselves. This is because they are just portraying the image that has been fed into them, and that is what they are bringing outside. They are constantly negative about themselves. They don't see anything good about themselves. Have difficulty making or maintaining relationship. At home, you see they don't want to mix up with family or friends anymore. They become sad. All of these are signs that we need to watch out for. You see that they feel lonely, sad, and withdrawn. Once that begins to happen, you begin to want, this is time for you to check and investigate to see what is going on with them. Another sign is they struggle to control their emotions, get easily angry, find it hard to calm down. Once there is sudden outburst of emotions constantly happening within a child, it is time for us to watch and investigate more. These are signs of emotional abuse in young people. Another sign is they no longer partake in things they usually enjoy. You know that this child used to love football. You know this child used to love dancing, but this child is no longer is withdrawing for them. It's not just they've changed their passion, but they're withdrawing. They are no longer partaking in them. They're not interested. The talk of that thing scares them. It is time to check what is going on. Once this is happening, it means that they are being emotionally abused. And another sign is that they act in a way that is inappropriate for their age. This is a sign of emotional abuse. How can we help? Let us look out for these signs in them. That is the first way. Let us not put a blind eye when all these signs are coming up. Look out for these signs and check for them. Connect to them. Take time to talk about their feelings. Listen to their feelings. Don't dismiss them. Don't dismiss what they're feeling. Listen to their feelings. I know we've all got a busy schedule, but we need to take our time to study and know the change in these young people's behavior. That is the only way we can start preventing it early. Another thing is to find activities that they love and encourage them to keep doing it. Being busy, getting them more exposed and more confident in themselves is one way for them to snap out of this challenge that they're going through. So look for activities they love, encourage them to take part in them. Another thing to do is take notice of them. Sometimes this emotional abuse comes not because of the words we say, but just because of neglect. So take notice of them. Encourage them to express their feelings. Encourage them to be themselves. Correct them and encourage them in love. Above all, show them love. This will help them come out of this emotional abusive cycle they are going in. If they reveal their abuse, then please let us listen carefully to what they are saying. Let them know that they have not done anything wrong by talking about it, or by even being abused. It is not their fault. I've seen situations where the young people are trying to expose the abuse that they are going through, but the adults there do not even want to listen to them. You just dismiss it as a young person's tantrum. Please let us stop that. We need to take them seriously. We need to listen to them carefully. We need to investigate without being biased. And finally, report it and take action as soon as possible. If you're still unaware of what constitutes an emotionally abusive relationship, kindly look at my last episode. I'll put the link in the comment section so we can be more aware and be able to stop emotional abuse. If you have any question or comments, or if you have stories around emotional abuse that you'd like us to address, then please feel free to get in touch with me by sending an email to info@factscorner.org or through a direct message on our Facebook page at factscorner.org. You can also put your comments in the comment section of this broadcast. Thank you. Until next time, speak up.